if they know that they can take advantage of you any way they want. Just like with investing in your music or your radio stations and really getting your stuff played, it costs you something. You're not going to do anything great without it costing you something. So if you running around here trying to get everything for free, you're not in it for the right idea. Especially if you trying to make a living off of it. Now, if you just doing it for the love of it, you got a passion for it, and it don't mean nothing to you, then that's fine. But don't put down the next person because they want to make a living off what they're passionate for and what they love to do at the same time. So when we come back, we're going to do some EDU. And we're coming with Fake versus Real Love, a chemistry lesson. And we're going to find that at www.drlaura.com. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. One.
Beat Stash presents another classic.
I been had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. I been had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. You sleeping on me in this game we play, there's no referee. This real life, no EA, ain't no contest for me or competing. Cause any track I'm on views, I demolish from a lyrical beat. And I gave my hello way more than a greeting. These other artists, I'm about to be shredded for the feasting. Showing the game some talent, about to break these rookies back into pieces. This new era of rap ain't nothing but feces. Been nice to you for a while, gave my gestures of the good to the greedy. I ain't selfish, I'm selfless. Been had a juice, grab a paper and pen, the teachers in session. I been had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. I been had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. Hold up. Let me put Mac down, bring Money Man out. I'm the finally equation to the question. I'm a solution, no need for a bottle. I'm the resolution. Gas and boofing, did had the juice. And told y'all one time, blessing off, but this ain't Houston, this Cincinnati. Every track I make, pushing like a dope at a Ranger caddy. Father in the game, you call me daddy. Been had the juice without OJ. Smoking on stogies, call them fatties. Rolling up Vegas, smoking like the casinos in Vegas. I'm all over the globe, so every trail I'm on, I'ma just blaze it, rearrange it. My flow ain't big, it's quite contagious. Anything you hear Money Mac on, yeah, he quite amazing. How he ain't signed yet, I'm independent, paving my road, it's in the making. In the mainstream throne, Liam Nelson, it's for the taking. This money I'm raking. These other artists out here acting foul, I'm calling out flagrants. I been had the juice, no need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. I been had the juice. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof. In it to win it, ain't never gon' lose. You sleeping on me, but you never hit snooze. I been had the juice. I am the truth. No need for a bottle. Here's a proof.
2008, you know we had the bass too loud, too in love, too tremble, too loud, too hard, too hurt, too hit. Know sometimes too much for you. You'll stick around if you love me too. Do it make you uncomfortable? How you make us impossible? Beginning at time, everything was alright. There was me and you. Now since I have you look me in the eye just like you used to do. You tell me a lie when you don't have time to tell me the truth. Tell me if you ain't, cause I don't wanna wait too long. Too long. I don't wait for you long. Well, tell me if you ain't, cause I don't wanna wait too long. I'm on one for you too long. Well, tell me if you ain't, cause I don't wanna wait. Can you see me? And I've been waiting for you, but I can't keep sitting here and keep on waiting for you. And got me sitting here, and I've been waiting for you, but I can't keep sitting here and keep on. I don't wanna wait too long. I don't wanna wait no more. Are you the one looking for you long? Well, tell me if you ain't, cause I don't wanna wait till you sit here. I'm on for you, baby, for you long. Well, tell me if you ain't, cause I don't wanna wait too long for you too long.
School is in, and yes, we're going to be talking about fake versus real love, a chemistry lesson by Dr. Laura. She has a Dr. Laura blog, and you can find that at www.laura.com/b/fake-versus-real-love- a chemistry lesson with the dashes in between. So first, before I get off into the EDU tonight, I want to welcome Miss Teresa the Phoenix Taylor to the show. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and to everybody that's tuning in right now tonight. We did have a little cutoff. I did start off at 9, but somebody texted and called and messaged. So if you are wanting to talk to me between 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Central, either come on the Spreaker podcast, or I could talk to you after 10 p.m. or before 9. Anything between 6 and 7, I'm open to talk on the phone. But it cuts the show off when you texting and calling and, stuff blows up. So we want to be careful about that because we don't want to ignore people and lose listeners, And it says, in today's world, you meet someone, you text, you think they're the greatest thing in the world. You have sex and it's over. You don't even bother to get to know them. It's just, hello, do you have 15 minutes? Let's hook up. The romance of actually trying to build a relationship is not much in season. Of course, there are shack-ups, but those who are really just fake relationships. I want to talk about the difference between real love and the fake stuff. Fake love is the immediate chemistry. We all know what that is. The chemical rush of horniness that can last from 3 weeks to a year and a half, and then poof, it's gone. It's a little different for males than females because they are each biologically focused on different things. Males are focused on their sperm taking over the world, one female at a time. Females, on the other hand, are biologically concerned with safety, security, and being provided for so their babies will be safe. Although the biological system in human beings can be somewhat overwritten, chemistry for a male is still, she's a hot babe, and B, I'm going to look hot walking around with her. It's initially superficial, and it lasts longer the younger the male is. For the female, a male's attractiveness is semi-irrelevant. I mean, piggy dirty is not acceptable, but other than that, she doesn't care. She just wants to see if he can take care of her. Men are perfectly capable of engaging in sex without emotional bonds. That's why prostitutes have always existed. Today, a lot of women are behaving like that, and it's one of the many reasons why female depression is so high. Just having fun leaves a lot of women feeling used up and lonely. They engage in multiple meaningless situations of physicality which don't make anybody, men or women, feel better. It takes time to develop a relationship, and a lot of you folks aren't doing that. You are just trying to get some physical and emotional needs met. The problem with that is there's no giving involved, the cornerstone of a real relationship. The onset of real love and fake love can feel very similar. It's obsessive. You can't think about anything else, and you might lose weight, sleep, or time. However, when it's fake love, you are both only projecting fantasies and assuming things about each other. You can't see future problems because you are both idolizing all of each other's qualities and insisting that the other person is the best you've ever met. However, you haven't actually met them. You are only seeing an idealized version of that person. That is why courting is so important. It's how you learn about a person other than just, she's beautiful and a bombshell in bed. You have to let the dust settle. Until that happens, you really have no idea if you're right for each other. When two people immediately start planning for the future within weeks of meeting, it's a sign that they don't know a damn thing about each other. I've always told women that if a guy is proposing that quickly, it isn't because he loves them. Real love involves into, and I know this word is going to freak some people out, service. You see, fake love is all about how the other person makes you feel. Real love is about your commitment to making someone else feel good. Real love involves two people focusing on the needs of each other and doing loving acts over and over again without anyone keeping score. That's why fake love ends up being such a bummer and a letdown. You hit a wall because all you thinking about is how you feel. Now, just because fake love is largely about physicality doesn't mean it's unimportant to real love, especially in the case of men. I find it really annoying when women call my show saying they've gained between 30 and 50 pounds and still expect their husbands to love them exactly the same. Your husband may have deep feelings of caring and commitment toward you, but it doesn't change the fact that your blubber is not a turn on. If you would have asked him, what would you think if I gained a lot of weight? I guarantee you that his answer would have been, I want you to be fit and nice looking like you are now. Women get all mad and upset when I tell them that because they think if he loved me, he wouldn't say something so hurtful. Come on. All he's doing is telling you the damn truth, you know? As a spouse, taking good care of yourself and being healthy are very important. Chemistry still matters later on, and a lot of it has to do with how you look to your spouse. On another note, what happens when you don't have chemistry with someone? Good question. Well, some people hang around for a while to see if the chemistry will evolve. I'm not a big believer in that. I think there are probably some circumstances where that does happen, but beating your head against the wall to make it happen is probably not a good plan. When you hear about two longtime friends who start feeling sexy about each other one day, that is not really chemistry developing. It's just chemistry they weren't aware of that is now coming forth. In my opinion, the chemistry was probably there from day one, but their brains were not functioning on that level. If you have persisted and still don't feel chemistry, don't try to force things. It isn't fair to you or your potential partner to do that. You can't manage